Good morning, students. Welcome back to your computer lecture. I request all the students to kindly remove their workbook and be ready. Keep a pencil as well. So, in the last lecture, we learned about computer. We had an introduction to the computer. Then we got to know it's a machine, and then various places where we make use of a computer, like hospitals, homes, schools, colleges, offices, banks, shops, airports, railways, bus stations, and so on and so forth. We also saw about the comparison between man and computer. So let's continue further. I'm sure we all are ready. So let's begin. As we begin to learn further, I want you all to take a look at this picture. Self-explanatory. By looking at the picture, we get to know it's a human body and the various parts: head, eye, ear, nose, lips, legs, hand. So the various parts of the human body. Similarly, in computers, we also have various parts. So we will try to understand what are the various parts of the body, various parts of a computer in your second chapter, which is on page number 12. So quickly open page number 12 to understand what are the parts of a computer. So let's begin. Chapter number 2, parts of a computer. Your body is divided into different parts. Each of these parts perform certain functions. Some parts of the body are mentioned below. Can you identify the missing ones? I'm sure by now you all must have guessed it. I have written down the names of the missing body part. You may write it down. Exactly. The first one is an eye. The second one is an ear. Third one is already written as mouth, nose, arm, leg. These are the different parts of human body. Let's read. Similarly, the computer is also divided into different parts. The four main parts of the computer are the monitor, keyboard, mouse, and CPU. Each of these parts help you to perform different tasks. The various parts of the computer are connected using wires. Okay. So the four main parts of the computer are the monitor, keyboard, mouse, and CPU. These are the four main parts. See here. These are the basic parts of a computer. In the picture you may also see printer, speakers. Okay. Those are additional parts. Now these parts, as human body, we are connected through nerves, veins. Similarly, even computer parts, they are connected through wires. All these various parts of the computers are connected using wires. Let's come back. You should use the computer safely Do not pull the wires. Do not touch any part of the computer with wet hands. Keep the computer and its area clean, and do not eat around the computer. This line explains us about some do's and don'ts when you're using a computer. Do not pull the wires. Do not touch any part of the computer with wet hands. It definitely runs on electricity, and water is known as a good conductor of electricity. So if you try to touch the water, we may get shock, as well as there are chances of the electronic parts getting damaged. Need to keep the computer and its area clean, and do not eat around the computer, like any liquid or any solid food that may spill on the computer parts. It may damage that particular part of the computer. Hence, these are the do's and don'ts when you're using or when you're near a computer. So let's proceed further. See, in this also image, these are the basic parts of the computer: monitor, keyboard, mouse, CPU. Let us learn more about the parts of the computer. The first one is the monitor. A monitor looks like a TV screen. Just as you can watch cartoons on a TV, you can watch cartoons and movies on a monitor too. You can also read and play games on a monitor. A monitor has an on and off button, which you can use to turn on or off the monitor. Simple statement describing about the monitor: it is like a television screen, like a TV, which has a power on off button. It basically displays the output. It's known as the output, or whatever we see, it's a display screen. As you see what movies, cartoons, serials, advertisement on the TV screen, similarly monitor is used to display information that we need. Next is the keyboard. A keyboard is rectangular in shape. It has many buttons or keys on it. These keys are used to type alphabets and numbers. You can also type special characters using the keyboard. Whatever you type on the keyboard gets displayed on the monitor. There are different types of keyboards. The most commonly used keyboard is the QWERTY keyboard. This name is based on the placement of the alphabet keys in the top row. Again, we all have visited the computer lab once in our school. We all have used a keyboard. If someone asks what is a keyboard, we can easily describe. A keyboard is a rectangular device which has many buttons or keys on it. We use that to type in the information. The most commonly used keyboard is the QWERTY keyboard. If some of the students have keyboard or computer at home, they can take a look. On the first line, from where the letters begin, you may see QWERTY as the series. That's where the name derives, QWERTY keyboard. The next is mouse. A mouse is a small device that is used to point to a particular location on the monitor. It is a device that is held in the hand. A computer mouse generally has two buttons and a wheel in the middle. Okay? We all have seen how a mouse looks. It's a small device which fits in the palm of our hand. Right? Nowadays, most of the mouses or most of the mouse comes with laser, the light in it. In earlier days, the mouse used to have a roller wheel or a scroll wheel. And there are clicks, two clicks. One is known as the left click, the other one is right click. And in center, you have a wheel which is used to scroll, make the page up and down. Why the mouse is used? It is used to point to a particular location, like to show the movement of the cursor, the placement of the cursor. The next is the CPU. Now, what is CPU? The CPU stands for Central Processing Unit. Just as human beings have a brain that processes and stores all information, the CPU acts like the brain of the computer. The CPU saves all the information so that it can be used later. The monitor, keyboard, and mouse are all connected to the CPU. The CPU is a small chip that is placed inside the CPU cabinet. Now in this picture you can see CPU, or in this picture you can see CPU written. That is actually known as the CPU cabinet. What is the CPU? CPU is a small chip which is placed on the motherboard. The motherboard is a device which connects all the parts of the computer, where you connect all the wires. The socket is connected. And that motherboard is placed under this black box that you can see, which is known as the CPU cabinet. Say for example, where is our brain? Our brain is in the head, right? Likewise, the CPU is a small device which is placed on the motherboard inside the CPU cabinet. So students, these are the four main parts of the computer: monitor, keyboard, mouse and CPU, of which CPU is the central processing unit or the brain of the computer, where all the processing work is carried out. Take a close look at the different parts of the computer. This is just the basic. Let's turn our page. Now we have a practice time. What is the practice time? Let's see. Identify the part of the computer and write your name. Right? I'm sure we all must have guessed the name of the part by now. Yes, as it is written, this is a monitor. It also says to write something. Yes, write your name. Where you have this space, my name is, kindly write your name. So we will quickly summarize as to what we learned in this. We just begin with the different parts of the computer. As a human body has different parts of human body. Similarly, even computer has different parts, of which the four main parts of the computer are monitor, keyboard, mouse, CPU. In the next video, we will continue further with other parts of the computer. Till the time, as you can see, I